Good morning. I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated as always. I wanted to make a second video regarding the Unite the Kingdom rally, and I wanted to call out a couple of politicians, and I wanted to discuss a few of the hot takes from the left as well. So we're going to go through this and also address the reports of violence. So the first thing I want to do is bring up this clip or this image of Zara Sultana of the Fruit and Nut Party or the Hezbollah Party. Fascists are not welcome in our streets, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Well, honey, sweetheart, show me a fascist, and it can't just be somebody that you disagree with. Be specific, be articulate, use your words, tell me what you mean. If it's just somebody that you disagree with, that's not a fascist. This dialogue needs to change, and it needs to change quickly. Then we have the new Home Secretary. The right to peaceful protesters are fundamental to this nation. I thank the police who worked hard to ensure much of today's protest was peaceful. Mostly peaceful, I would say. I condemn those who have attacked and injured police officers. Anyone taking part in criminal activity will face the full force of the law. Alright? This is a image from tomorrow's Mirror. Far-right thugs throw projectiles during Tommy Robinson rally, which is what all this was about. They wanted headlines. They want to sell everybody who attended the rally today as a far-right racist bigot or football hooligan. None of that is true. You know you're not. I know I'm not. Just be mindful that the media, the legacy media, and the Uni Party will always spin it a particular way. The police have come out and said this. Officers having to intervene in multiple locations to stop Unite the Kingdom protesters trying to access sterile areas, breach police cordons, and get through opposing groups. A number of officers have been assaulted. What they're not telling you, which I will tell you, is that the pre-planned agreed route was changed and nobody notified anybody leading the march. So you're walking in a particular location and you're told you can't go any further, and this is the predetermined route. You can't go back because there's a cordon behind you. You can't go to the adjacent streets because they're cordoned off. So effectively you're being kettled, and there's danger, as I would know, due to the Hillsborough disaster and other large events like that. There's a risk of a crush. Nobody wants that, do they? Here we go. This is an image of the way it played out. If you look here on the image, all the unrest, all of the potential violence happened in the sterile area and the Stand Up to Racism area. That's where it all happened. And as per usual, you get the leftist types specifically trying to get a reaction out of the Patriots. And by and large, the Patriots didn't fall for it. So thank you. I take my hat off to you. Do not rise. Do not take the bait. Remain peaceful at all times. You know the police are not on your side. They want their headlines. They want to please their paymasters. They are not there to protect you. They have to let you protest, but they're not going to make it easy. This really got me today. The Met Police use live facial recognition cameras for the Notting Hill Carnival, but nothing for today's far-right riot. Why? Clearly the risk was higher today. No, not at all. There were 9 arrests today down in London. There were 528 arrests at the Notting Hill Carnival last month. So it's not like for like. You comparing apples to oranges. This is not the same thing. Mostly, the numbers descending on London today were not anticipated. It was not meant to be as big as it was. Not from our point of view. More power to us. We're doing the right thing. We're getting the people mobilised. We're getting the people galvanised. This is what it's about. What it's not about is rising to the bait and giving the police what they want. Always remember who the real enemy is, and that is the Uni Party and their stormtroopers, or stormtroopers, shall I say. Now, Paul Mason, He is a far-left political agitator and commentator. He made conflicting and not very well thought out comments on social media today, which we're going to take a look at. The first one we're going to bring up is this one here. The far-right rally in London has attracted a large number of football types, many already on their third can of lager. There is a heavy police presence. With my long experience of fascist public order situations, I'm 100% certain this will kick off. Well, it did kick off, but it was largely peaceful and it was largely irrelevant. There were 9 arrests, and I've already explained why it kicked off. When he says it's football types or football hooligan types, there was a full roster of footy matches on today. So where are the football types? Are they going to be watching the footy? Or are they going to be down in London for a far-right fascist rally, as Paul Mason puts it? Doesn't stand up to even the basic scrutiny. This is what the left do. They'll put out arguments like this with nothing to back it up, and they do it all the time. And if they can't win a debate with you politically, they will lock you up or they will unalive you, as they do in America. And then finally we get onto this one. This takes the cake, and this truly reveals the scumbag that Paul Mason is. I was near the demo the whole time. It was big and full of numbskulls. It was nearer the 100k than the million, and most of them had no clue where they were going. Is that politically or geographically? Because as politically, we know where it's going. End the uni party. Get rid of the Tories, get rid of the Lib Dums, get rid of Labour. If it's talking about geographically and the location, well, we know why that is, because the route was changed and nobody told the organisers. And then it says we can divide and defeat them, but forget trying to persuade most of them. It's like the mid-century Germans. They have given up on class solidarity in favour of white supremacy. So we have the champagne socialist, the liberal elite, mocking me, mocking you, as thick, gammon, racist, white supremacist, and we don't care about class solidarity, says the person from the gated community who doesn't have to suffer the consequences of mass migration. His children, if he's got any, do not and will not suffer the consequences of this. But if you are concerned about the future of your United Kingdom, you're the problem. He thinks he can divide us. He thinks he can win. He's talking out his rear end. This is never going to happen. These marches will continue. They will continue to get bigger. They will continue to gain momentum. And we will win this in the end. We have to be reunited on this, and we have to believe it can happen, because that's all you need. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, your brothers and sisters, and your country. We will get our country back by hook or by crook. Now, if you think I make some good points, make me aware, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And I might see 1 or 2 of you at the next rally as well. Have a good day, and thank you for watching as always. All the best.